Welcome to another session on Kubernetes, and today we are going to revise exercises on security context on Kubernetes using the Kodekloud platform. So let's get to this 6-question test. What is the user used to execute the sleep process within the sleeper pod? First of all, we need to get the pod running. It's running. And how do I see the user? I can get the definition file for this pod so that we can look at it if it's precise at the pod definition. So we have a sleep here. No user was specified. When no user is specified, it means it's actually running as the root. By default, it runs as root. If I do a process command to check the process is running, we can see the sleep is running as root here. Sleep 4800, which is what is configured on this pod here. So it's running as root. Now edit the pod to run the sleep as this user. So I'm just going to extract this pod. I'll just call it my pod. The YAML, now I'll modify it, and we have to modify the security context. I'll check the syntax here. I'll just call it security context. Something like this. We define a security context and we decide to run it as the user that is specified. So I'm going to, we can do this one is done at the pod level, but we can do it at the container level here, just to make it just for the container. Since we have a one pod having one container, we'll just do it at the pod level. Let's copy that, and at the pod level here, I'm going to run as a user 1010. I've saved the file. Now I'm going to delete the pod and recreate another one from the pod definition file. So this pod is deleted. I'm waiting for the prompt. It's taking some time there. Actually, while it's waiting, I can even open a new tab here and apply the modifications that happen here. So I'll say kubectl and the pod is created, so I can do kubectl get pods, and it's running, and we can check the processes to see if it's running as I think we still have this. I think this is how the host sees it. If you want to check how it's running inside the container as user 1.10.10, I think we need to connect to the container. Let's see. Check. It doesn't switch the user. It didn't work. So let's look into that file again. So run as user 1010. What am I missing? Security context. Everything seemed well configured. I'm going to have to delete it again and reapply. Maybe it didn't take it very well. Let's see. So keep CTL. Let's delete the port one more time and see what's happening and reapply. Okay, so let's recheck processes. It still hasn't changed. This is crazy. I'm going to try something else. So I'm going to bring it to the container level and see. Normally that's just supposed to work. So let's bring it to the container level here. Right now this is a child command, and we can even delete this one. Right, let's reapply. Waiting for the cursor again. Okay, now let's check again. So it's not running as user 1010. I don't know why it had to force us to apply it at the container level, but anyway, that works. So if I check again, everything should be fine even here, because we can see from the ps command is 1010 here. So let's check. Everything is okay. Now a port definition file name multi-port is given. So this specific file here, with what user are the processes in the web container started? Where is the web container? These are the containers here. We have two of them. This is the web. So it started as user 102. It overrides this one up here. So that's it. what user are the processes in sidecar started? This is the sidecar. No security context is precise, so it takes the security context of the pod. So it's 101 here. Now update the sleeper. This is the sleeper. But update the Ubuntu sleeper. I think it's the one already running. So if I do kubectl get pods, this one is already running, which is under this configuration file. That's where I put it to run as root user and with the system capability. So I have to open this file. I need to add this capability. Let's search for the security context, adding capabilities here on ports. No other. Yeah, this Linux capabilities. Actually, let's set here capabilities. Configure security context. Add additional capabilities. Yeah. So I'm checking at the documentation so that I can grab the syntax. These are capabilities here. I'm checking at the syntax and how to add them. So these are the fields. Is under the spec, under containers, under security context, under capabilities, and add. So we have security context here. So other containers, I go to security context. Let's come back here. Now under security context, I'm going to add capabilities. And under capabilities, I'm going to do add. And I can add arrays. So the values can come in arrays format. So we are told to add sys time, and we're also told to run it as root. By default, if I don't precise the user, is going to be run as root, so I can just get rid of this line. Let's save that, and now I'm going to delete the running pod and reapply changes. Right, so let's check if it's running as root already. It's running as root, and the capability is added. So let's check this. That's fine. Let's go to the last question now. Update the pod to also make use of this capability. I need to add a new one. So if I check, the system is present, the net admin is absent. I'm going to add that right now. Let's edit the pod and add it here. Add a new one, and then I'll delete the pod and reapply. While waiting for the cursor to get finished with creating, that's done. And let's check this again, and we are good to go. And that is the last question. And thanks for staying tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to get updates on upcoming videos and supporting the channel. Thanks for viewing, and see you for another video.